Alrighty. We got new cards, the Crossing of Poros, which is actually the final adventure pack in this cycle. And so I think we'll do this, and then I believe after we play this, we'll probably move on to Return of the King, which is which I'm pretty excited. I was so excited, I almost forgot to skip my prize. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open and see what we got. I've heard tell that there is a version of the Northern Tracker, or not Northern Tracker, Ranger of the North in here, so that'd be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and put this guy right here. Let's open up. I feel like this cycle went very fast. Maybe it didn't, and it's just like life it's felt like it's gone really fast. But I feel like this cycle has gone really quickly. Alrighty. Oh, we got Quick Beam. We got another int. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited already. So Quick Beam is an int. He's a 12 cost 2/4/1/5. As an action, we can deal 2 damage to him to ready him, limit once per phase. That's really interesting. 12 threats, 4 attack, 2 quest. It's like I get that the threat is typically a summation of the stats. 2 damage to ready him. Then you can't play Quick Beam. Probably pairing this with the Treebeard lore ally. I mean, for a thematic, right? Interesting. I do like the 2 willpower and the 4 attack. Like, it's kind of nice that you have the nice willpower at the beginning, and you can also have the attack, and you can do both of it in the same round, right? You can deal the damage to ready and attack. Is there a way to heal? Oh yeah, you can heal Quick Beam, Warden of Healing, anything like that. So I like it. It'll be interesting to see how he plays. Well, I'll be interested to see. But I do love ents, so that's always fun. We got a Hobbit, Howlfast Gamgee. This is a 3-cost leadership Hobbit, 2 willpower, 1 attack, 0 defense, 2 health. Reduce the cost to play him for each side quest in the victory display. That's cool. And then after he enters play, add 1 resource to a hero's resource pool. That's awesome. Okay, so I mean, like, yeah, he is a 2-cost ally for 2 willpower, right? Because you get that rebate. The nice thing about it is that if you are running with the side quest, then you can go just kind of crazy and net profit. Like if you have 3 side quests in the victory display, like we did this last game, he plays for free and you get money. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wonder how many times you will have that many side quests in the victory display and also not be in a situation where you have an abundance of resources, just because, like, if you are able to run against those side schemes, you've had time to kind of stall and build a little bit. So I'm curious how necessary his ability will be, right? Like, you can always use it. It's always just a 2-cost ally for that. So that's not bad. Choose an ally you control, or discard an ally you control. This is a 0-cost Bulwark of the West. This is a leadership event. Discard an ally you control to choose and discard a condition attachment. Alrighty. Not bad. Next up, we've got a Bjorning. It's a 3-cost 0/3/1/3 tactics ally. It's the Bjorning Guardsman. After he participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, discard him and place X progress on a location where X is the destroyed enemy's printed threat. I like that. That's pretty cool. So you're placing this on a location. It could be in the staging area, it could not be, and it's not a forced response. You can choose to do this. So it would be nice to just have like the 3 attack out there for a while. And then the 3 damage is nice to soak some like archery stuff. I'm okay with that. That's solid. Hey, we got a trap. Glad we didn't play the trap game this time. Followed. Play into your play area, unattached. If unattached, attach to the next eligible enemy that engages you. While the attached enemy is engaged with you, reduce the total threat in the staging area by X, where X is the attached enemy's printed threat. That's interesting. That's really interesting, especially if you have like someone like Baragon, or I don't know. If you're running a lot of tactics and you have a lot of ways to defend that enemy, they have a high threat. Like I've seen some that are like 4 threat, but like fairly low or fairly unassuming like attack stats. So if you can just consistently defend and then you can have like a tactics and you can offset your questing with that trap. It's also not a unique, so you can have as many of them as you want, and then you lean into the Dunedain because now the enemies that are engaged with you trigger a ton of your cards, but as well as reduce threat in the staging area. I like that. That's fun. That's really fun. Flight to the Sea. Play only if you control a Noldor or a Sylvan hero. Shuffle the set aside Wind of the Sea. There it is. From the encounter deck, and then remove Flight of the Sea from the game. You can always force snare the followed enemy and ignore the trapped enemy while you quest. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. That's so cool. That's amazing. We're gonna find a Wind from the Sea is what we're looking for. Shuffle is set aside Wind from the Sea. Oh. Aha. Wind from the Sea. This is an encounter card. When revealed, ready each hero committed to the quest and remove Wind from the Sea from the game. As a shadow effect, we can ready the defending character. I do like the fact that it has the shadow effect. I don't think the Ranger had a shadow effect. Cool. Thank you. Yes. Ready each hero committed to the quest. I mean, like, there's some heroes that don't really need the readying, or like once you quest with them, it doesn't really do much to have the ready. So it can be nice. The nice thing is that this does not surge, so you're not actually revealing another encounter card. I think that's a big part of it. And then the shadow effect to ready the defending character is, it's okay. Oh, and it doesn't get discarded. So if it hits as a shadow, it gets shuffled back in. That's cool. Alrighty. Nice. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. 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 That's cool. That's cool. We got Eamon Armin Ranger. This is a 2-cost lore 0112. After they commit to the quest, choose an enemy with a trap attachment until the end of the phase. You have plus X willpower, where X is the chosen enemy's printed threat. Okay, that's cool. Especially if you can get like a really nice one for this followed trap, and then like you can just have this set out there and just quest like a total just like quest forever. So like if you do have something that's a 3 with a 4 snare or a 4 with a 4 snare, now this is going to be questing for, yeah, for 4. That seems good. I want to build a trap deck. The best part is not revealed. It's a shadow effect. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm all in for this trap deck thing. I think that we just got a lot of fun new toys for traps. That's cool. These are really interesting. We do have a lot of traps in green already, which makes sense that our allies are going to be in green at that point. But traps are cool. Traps are really cool. That's fun. The Dam Burst. Play only if you control a unique character with the int and another character with the Hobbit. Ready each damage int character you control. That can be insane. Booming ints. Attacking again for 5. Or 6, I guess, right? No, 5. That's cool. The Durndingles, the Boomings. There's a lot there. Which I guess, like, now that I'm thinking about it, Ints and Hobbits would be a really fun combo because Ints have a really high threat cost, but Hobbits have a really low threat cost, so you kind of average out to where you want to be, and then this benefits from playing that. But if you run, like, I would honestly probably run Crick Beam over Treebeard. I don't think I want to do the Treebeard ally, so you could go Quick Beam and then 2 Hobbits or something, and then you're looking at a pretty mild threat, like 25 to 30-ish. That's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. I like that a lot. Finally, we have the Magic Ring. Hobbit heroes with allies are a good combo, usually. Sweet. Okay. Cool. It's nice to have that validation. We've got a magic ring. I actually just played this in my last two-handed game because this came in the dwarf starter pack. This is a 2-cost neutral attachment. You can only have one on your hero and one in your deck. This is not unique though, so multiple players can play it. You can exhaust a magic ring, raise your threat by 1 to choose and heal a damage from the attached hero, add a resource, or ready the attached hero. Very good. Very, very good. Especially if you're running dwarfs and you're running like who is it that reduces your threat every time you play a dwarf? Anyways, throw that on Dane. You can keep him ready. You can when Dane is about to panic defend, he'll potentially take some damage. So there's a lot of really cool things that Magic Ring can do. I like this pack. I think the pack, I don't think that there's any overly busted cards, but I think they're all pretty interesting. I'm happy to have another Ant hero. I think that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see the trap and all of this kind of go off together. That seems pretty fun. Nice. I think that's my least favorite. I don't think I want to really ever discard an ally, but potentially. About the Will of the West. I guess you could actually no. That works really well for Gandalf, right? So if you play Gandalf and he's going to get discarded anyways, use that, or Sauron, or Glorfindel, or not Glorfindel, Galadriel, or Elrond. Like there are cards that discard anyway, so you might as well just use it to get a benefit. That makes a lot more sense actually. Leadership has stuff like Prince, who will benefit from allies leaving, but that's true as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, as well as Theoden? No. Who's the Rohan character? Aomer. Aomer could benefit off of stuff like that. Okay, yeah, no, I like it's very niche in the deck build, but that's where I want the cards to be. I want the cards to not be, oh my gosh, I have to include this every single time. It's like if I'm running this specific deck, this card is going to be awesome, and that's what you want to see in these cards, at least in my opinion, especially at this point in the game's life cycle. Nice. Very cool stuff. Awesome. All the stuff that I said before, good hanging out with you all. Hope you all have a good weekend. I'm posting schedules on Sunday, and we will see you next week for some more streams. Hope everyone has a good, safe, and fun weekend, and we'll see you next time. Peace.